Like,
really
like how toilets flush in Australia.
If you're watching this, ask us someday
Someday
in public what we were just talking
about pigs.
Welcome to the Big Dumb Post Show.
It's hard.
Everybody.
It's hard to not be so excited about Super Bowl coming to Denver.
Yeah. We're already jumping to that because that new stadium, man, that's going to hit in 2031. It was just announced yesterday. This is so exciting.
It is.
Everybody did anybody find out about this after like 10 minutes after the news? Like, did somebody find out at like 5 o'clock last night and just didn't know? Because this was the biggest news in Denver and it spread everywhere so fast.
Out of all the things that I saw, I didn't see plans. Have plans been generated? Like, do they have the sketches,
like
the artist rendering of what it's going to look like? I haven't seen that yet. And correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe they've put that out. But it's going to be fantastic if they don't unearth something that's haunted. Maybe it's an Indian burial site. Right. Do we know?
Now, here's that we have a lot of things to go through because they keep calling it the preferred site. And I was very curious about that word yesterday when we got to it on the show this morning. What do they mean, the preferred site?
I'll tell you exactly what they mean. Lone Tree was floated, and they're like, nope, we're not going to Lone Tree. We would prefer to keep it in Denver. That's why it's preferred, because all the contracts haven't been signed. This is where they want to be. They don't want to be in Lone Tree. They don't want to be out by DIA. They want to be in the heart of it all. They want to build up this part of Denver. That's preferred.
Okay, so we all know that rail yard.
Haunted.
It
has to be.
So I think preferred site means they don't know what's underneath there yet. And they're just like, okay, we really want it here unless we unearth Jimmy Hoffa. And then we're going to move it because that's just bad karma, right? There's something they're going to find.
Oh, I know.
You don't get a rail yard like that in the middle of a giant metropolitan area and you're not uncovering something.
Do you know what it's going to be?
A body.
Nope. Oh. Yes.
Okay.
All the hobos that used to travel by train.
Well, maybe. Okay.
Okay.
So there's that.
When's the last time? What's the Christmas movie with Tom Hanks? That hobo is a ghost. Polar Express. That hobo's a ghost. That's what you're gonna find. That's what you're finding. Tom Hanks as a hobo drinking really dark coffee.
When we were kids, I was in like this little dance line thing and I was probably like 7 or 8. And we did a song called A Hobo's Life is a Happy Life and did this whole little, I still remember the song. And we were supposed to dress like we were on a train.
Yeah. See, right.
What was it?
It was the hobos preferred to travel by train. They could let you could just jump on. There was no security.
I suppose in Frosty the Snowman, those kids just like jumped on a train.
Right.
Like,
it's easy to do.
I've ever done that though. What world did that ever happen?
I'm trying to think if I ever did. I remember
you have to think.
Well,
I think you would remember.
Yes, I remember
on a train like a hobo.
Moving. Right, never one that was moving, but we would always find trains and get up in them. Yeah. Yes. In Fort Collins. Let me tell you this. In Fort Collins, the train runs right through the city. Right through the city. It gnarls traffic still to this day.
Okay.
But back then, we used to live kind of by the train tracks. Not like that. We'd have to ride our bikes to it.
The wrong side
yeah.
Tracks.
But when we would go and, it's kind of, there's like a river and, the Pooter and the railroad track.
Yep.
And we would go down there. And if there was a train that was stopped with open cars, we'd climb up there and walk around and you'd find weird things.
Needles?
Kind of. Diapers. Blankets. Hobos. We never found a hobo.
I cannot believe.
But yeah, we used to
jumped up
but never one that was moving. We weren't idiots.
Yeah, but sometimes they just start moving. It's not like they go check the cargo on a locomotive with 30 or 40 cars.
Well, we were always looking for money or a treasure or something, but
yes, of course.
Hobos don't have
you
that.
In your head were Goonies at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, well, that's a fun fact about you.
That's a fun fact, right?
Back to dead bodies in Broncos Stadium.
Yes.
They also preferred site. Does this mean they have to look at infrastructure of roads and
all of it.
Where they're going to plug in for the retractable stadium. Do we have electric?
There's a Denver water facility there that's going to have to move, but they're going to pay for that to be moved. There's things there. Yes, it's haunted. Yes, there's so many things that they're going to unearth underneath the surface, but it's also being used for other things that they're just going to scoot out.
If they find something very weird, it's a rail, a 50 square foot or mile rail yard, whatever it is, 50 miles of rail. I can't remember. Whatever. They're going to find something. They have to unearth it, or they have to debut it at the first game like they did with the Rockies mascot, where the Tyrannosaurus came out of an egg and hatched. Can it be a hobo in a diaper?
Yes, it should be that. I thought of something else.
Like 2 seconds away from getting cut.
But I'm not going to say it. If what I would say would ask me after.
Okay.
Do I need a real y'all? And what is it?
Yes. Well, this is it's okay.
They're gonna find things.
They're gonna find stuff. Okay.
Maybe some Indian head pennies.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Did you ever find one as a kid?
Yeah, I was always on the lookout.
I think my
dad had a collection. I don't know if it went to me or not, but yeah.
So would you, as somebody that's fascinated by what they're going to unearth under the Broncos stadium, would you get like a metal detector and go down there? If they gave you access to it, if they said, Tracy and Fizz, you're riveting content on your post show, such riveting content deserves full access to the rail yard, would you go?
Yeah.
What would you search for? Would you do a metal detector?
Yeah.
Big Mike,
in fact,
would you?
What they should do is make squares like 2 foot by 2 foot, and you buy.
It's like a lottery.
Pay $10 to go there, and you get to search what's in that little square, and whatever you find, you get to keep. And you're digging for the new stadium. It's like you're part of the construction crew, and you still get to keep the treasure, whatever you find. If it's a dinosaur bone, if it's Jimmy Hoffa, if it's a shank from a hobo.
What if only like his legs are in your portion? Do you have to split it up?
Yeah.
Torso.
Yeah. Only your
this
portion.
Is like our own twisted version of Battleship.
Yeah, only your portion.
That's what they do. Hey, that's how you raise money too.
Remember that piece of dinosaur they found in the parking lot of the museum? If it's there, it can be here.
You know what? I think we all learned something today on today's post show.
What did we learn?
We learned that we get along with one another and we can solve any problem, including what's buried under the rail yard.
Yeah. I'm excited to see.
Do you want to go now? Let's break in.
Oh, can we just roam around? Is it fenced off?
Why don't you hop in a rail car and get back to us?
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.